The plant pictured here is Foeniculum vulgare, or fennel. This particular specimen in this photo is a cultivar that features purpley bronze leaves, and these cultivars are often referred to as bronze fennel. Bronze fennel is still edible and adds a little extra visual interest in food and in the garden. Fennel is an interesting plant that provides one vegetable, an herb, and two spices. Foeniculum vulgare is an upright, branching perennial, unless it's grown for its bulbous base, in which case it will be an annual since you're harvesting the whole plant. Bronze fennel, shown here, does not grow a bulbous base, so this will probably be grown as a perennial. If growing as a perennial, it's hardy in zones 4 through 9. Foeniculum vulgare has feathery foliage that looks very similar to dill, but is a little thinner, has a different smell, and the stems aren't hollow. The base of the stems are quite different as well. This is what the base of fennel looks like. The stems overlap to create a bulb-like appearance, and you'll often hear them be referred to as bulbs, but they're not a true bulb, botanically speaking. This bulbous base is used as a vegetable, referred to as Florence fennel. It has a crisp texture with a pronounced anise or licorice taste. Certain cultivars have been bred just for the base, which can be eaten raw or cooked. I've only recently started using fennel, and I think it's really excellent and unique as a snack or sautéed in different dishes. Chopped leaves may be used as an herb to flavor salads, potatoes, or fish. The leaves aren't as strongly flavored as the stems, but they still make an excellent herb for flavoring a variety of things. Judging from this photo, I bet you can guess what family Foeniculum vulgare is in. Yep, you got it, Apiaceae. The inflorescences look like dill, and like dill are a compound umbel with yellow flowers. Fennel flowers bloom in mid to late summer and have a sweet, mildly anise or licorice flavor. These are also edible and can be used as a garnish. Fennel pollen is used as a spice and is very expensive if purchased commercially, but is pretty easy to harvest in the garden. I haven't tried it, but it's reportedly the most potent part of the plant, flavor-wise. The fruit is a schizocarp, like dill and cilantro, coriander, and you can harvest it the same way. The dried fruit are commonly harvested for use as a spice in a variety of foods, such as baked products like Swedish rye bread, or for meats like Italian sausages, and it's used to flavor many dishes and spice mixtures in the Middle East, South America, and India. Like the rest of the plant, fennel can also be very attractive in the landscape and is great in a butterfly garden since butterflies and other beneficial insects are attracted to the flowers. Fennel is also a larval plant for certain swallowtail butterflies. Can anyone spot another vegetable that we've learned in this picture? Yep, down in the bottom left there we can see Brassica oleracea, cabbage in this case. Here's fennel in a lovely border planting. If you're growing fennel for the bulbs, you'll want to harvest them when they're about 3 to 5 inches wide and firm to the touch, which is usually late June through July. You'll harvest the bulb by removing the entire plant. Or, if you're interested in getting some seed, you can let the plant go past peak harvest and it will bolt and produce the pollen and fennel seed that can be used as spices. If growing for the foliage, it will have the best flavor before the plant flowers. And this concludes our discussion of Foeniculum vulgare, or fennel.